Hi, my name is Gwen, and if this is the first time that you have visited my YouTube channel, I want to welcome you. And I want to talk to you about some things that I know at 63 that I wish that someone had told me in my 20s. I want to particularly talk to you about some things about men that I wish I had learned years ago. And this conversation kind of came up because I spent some time with four amazing women, all in their 50s and 60s last weekend. And the conversation was interesting, and we talked. It was a lunch that kind of went for several hours. And, you know, and going over this conversation, I decided to do this video and just talk to you guys about some things that women, our age group that we know. And I'm just going to dive right into it. Men are never, ever going to leave, ladies. You don't have to worry about them leaving, but you have to be smart enough to know when to leave them. Men are amazing. They're fun. They're dynamic. They're interesting. And who doesn't love something that's tall, dark, and handsome? I have been a victim of that many times myself, ladies. But please know this, ladies, that when it's time to go, just leave. You do not need closure. You do not need an explanation. If it sounds like a lie, it probably is. Learn to trust your instincts. Learn to trust your heart. No second chances, ladies. If a man plays in your face once, be done with him and move on. The world is full of many, many men. And if he says that what it is that you want is too much, it simply means that you're asking the wrong man and you need to move on to the next man. There is somebody for you, no matter how tall you are, no matter how short you are, no matter how young or old you are. There's a man out there who thinks that you are absolutely amazing, and you never, ever have to settle, ladies. Never, ever settle. Never put a man before yourself. Never let someone think that you are crazy. And this came up the other day. There were several stories about the kind of lies. Men will tell women huge lies when they cheat. When they are caught cheating, men will tell all kinds of lies to cover up cheating. And I will stop right here and share a story to me that was hilarious. Okay, he was here. He had spent the night. It had been a great night. The next morning, we got up and I decided I was going to make him a special breakfast because I had something here that I wanted him to help me with. There was some curtains. I wanted him to hang the curtains. Long story short, I asked him what he wanted to eat, and he had to go to the store to get something from Home Depot to do the little DIY thing that I wanted him to do. While he was away, I discovered that I needed something from the store since he was out, so I called him. Now, mind you, he had been here overnight. So when I called him, he didn't answer the phone, which I thought was strange. I was like, okay, let me call him right back. Long story short, ladies, I called this man like 7 times, back to back. He never picked up the phone. I'm like, what the heck? Why does he have his ringer turned off? Dong, stupid. He has his ringer turned off because some other woman he's avoiding, he doesn't want his phone ringing while he's here with me. And I'm, preparing his breakfast, and it begins to come to me that, oh, that's what happened. So I don't see anything. He gets back. I go ahead and I serve the breakfast because I still have my DIY project that I need to have taken care of. So mama didn't raise no fool. I still didn't have them curtains hung. So I wait until he's had breakfast. He's done the little thing that I need to have done. So I say, hey, I called you when you were away. Why didn't you answer the phone? I didn't know what kind of answer I would get, but I just figured he would come up with some kind of lie. This man says, you didn't call me. I called you. I said, no, you did call me back. I said, but I thought you were returning my call. I said, I called you 7 times. He goes, no, you did not call me. I immediately picked up my phone and I called this man. Right there in that moment, I called him. His phone was laying on the table and it began to vibrate. It didn't ring. The ringer was off. It began to do that thing. The light came on and I said, see, your ringer is off. I promise you, what came out of this man's mouth astounded me, and I have never been met with such disrespect. It blew me away. I promise you, this man picked up his phone just like this. This is not a phone, but he picked up his phone and said, Gwen, my phone did not ring. I told you my ringer is not off. While the phone is ringing in his hand, he looked at me as if he thought he was hypnotizing me, as if his words were more powerful than my words, than my mind, than my eyes. And so I was like, what? And he says, he repeats himself, but this time when he repeats, he's holding the phone. So I call him back again and it's ringing again. And he repeats himself and says, the phone did not ring, okay? And he's pointing at me and I am like, oh my God, this man is crazy. He thinks I'm crazy. He thinks he can say some shit like this to me and get. I was like, oh no, oh hell no. So this is my crazy. This is the way men will play in your face. Ladies, do never put up with that kind of shit. This man was extremely important to me, and I thought that we were doing something. I thought this thing was going someplace. I told him in that moment, yeah. Auntie got real nasty, got real ghetto up in here for a few minutes, but I had to get him out of here in that moment because I was like, boy, I have not even finished clearing the table. You will make Auntie get violent up in here. I get up and stab you on your neck, standing right here in my face and lying to me in my face, and I am supposed to. So ladies, they will play in your face. Don't go for that, okay? Be smart enough to be like, baby, don't. And so I heard, when I shared my story the other day, I heard several other stories that were wilder and crazier. So if I had stuck around, can you imagine the shit that he would be saying to me now? Because that would mean that he is more powerful than me. That would have mean never. So never do that to yourselves, ladies. You, number one, never spoke to him again. Stand on business too. When you get rid of something that ain't working for you, don't look back. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't look back. Just look forward, because guess what? So much better has come along since him. So much better. So much more. Look. I got y'all now since him, and I got so much better. My experiences now, they are much more elevated. They are the level of yes. Now, it's a whole nother level now. So don't settle. The man that you want, exactly the way you want him to do exactly what you want him to do, he's out there, ladies. And you ain't too old. All you got to do is just take care of yourself. Men ain't going nowhere. They're going to always want you. It's never too late.